Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It's my 4 here, and welcome back to some more Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. And as in our last session, slash episode, maybe. Again, don't remember the length. We came here to the deep space. Rescue Experiment 626. Very strange. Or was it 262? No, it's 626, what am I saying? We came here to save him under false pretenses, thanks to Dr. Jumba Jukiba here. But, hey, it worked out in the well, in favor, because we know how it all ends. Thanks to this being the first time anybody visits deep space. And I'll say that much and nothing more. Because if you haven't seen the previous video or videos already, you'll want to check them out in the description playlist down below, because they'll fill you up to speed, and you'll be pretty much good to go. Yeah, if it wasn't obvious enough, I do not know where to go with this intro. But anyway, today, we're heading on over to the last world before we can head to the Keyblade Graveyard to settle things once and for all. You know the drill here. But, before we do that, we gotta still some melding. You guys will be happy about this. Because actually... Be gone! Well, that was embarrassing. By the by, I should mention this right now. I am recording this episode slash session just after I recorded the first episode of Final Fantasy XII. And Final Fantasy XII system is that you press the triangle button to actually go into the menu. Yeah, it's just happening now. Not to be confused with what happened in Disney Town. No, this is completely different. That was a complete accident. But here, that was... oh, jeez. Anyway, there's the right button. So yeah, these are the last commands we'll actually be melding. Nothing more, nothing less. If you guys want to meld extra things, go right ahead, but this is personally where I end things. And there's only 2 commands to go for. Firstly, should you combine your warp that we got last time, along with Poison Edge, and give it a fleeting crystal, you'll make yourself the command Sacrifice. Sacrifice is a command that, as you can probably tell from the name, you deal damage based at a sacrifice of your HP. It's actually the last attack haste thing I think we have in our ability set. I'm kind of curious, actually. Have we kind of maxed it out now? Okay, we will have. Perfect. So that'll be the last of that. So yeah, Sacrifice is a good command. It deals all that damage for the cost of HP, and as a bonus, with one certain command, it becomes even more interesting. Because if you combine Confusion Strike with the Brutal Blast and add yourself a Wellspring Crystal, you will have the attack of Limit Storm, our combo plus. Limit Storm is basically Wind Cutter, but here's the catch. The lower your HP is, the more damage you'll add to your opponents. And with Sacrifice, it has a bit of an interesting effect. And I'll show that off in a quick second here, once we get this all taken care of. So what I'm going to do here, let's see. How many is it? Okay, they're all with just one slot, perfect. So I can do, yeah, here we go. A Limit Storm performs a spinning attack that deals additional damage if you are low on HP. Okay, so minor confusion, but still same thing. I'm gonna get rid of Meteor Crash because I'm honestly probably not gonna use that. Or I will, but I want to show us off first. Yeah, Sacrifice, expend HP, and perform a single powerful attack. And before we head to the next world, I'll show off how it works. So I really want to. But while we're at it, I'll also add some extra command. Actually, what do I have planned in terms of bosses for later today? What do I want to equip so I just have to change things later up? I guess I'll just add a Kiraga then. Or no, Kiraga's right there. So what do I have then? Whatever. I'll let things happen as they happen for now. Anyway though, I guess in this case I will just throw on... You know what, Wind Cutter, why not? Just because it's a normal thing. But alright. So let's let this load up. So Sacrifice and Limit Storm. These 2 commands are great when they come hand in hand. Because here's basically how it works. So Limit Storm, you charge up into a single attack that has a good chunk of range. It's interesting. However, if it shows up here, that'd be great. Please don't freeze on my computer. Come on, fan. Go! Go! Go at maximum power if you must! Do not let the computer beat you! I'll even put you under defense so it actually works. Okay. But anyway, so that happens, long recharge time, a bit annoying. However, if you do a combination attack a sacrifice, and Lunarstorm immediately after, you ignore that entire load-up time, the ring turns red, and you actually deal with the attack immediately. These are commands that are essential together. I'm not even kidding. Like I said, they go hand in hand. So having them both in your arsenal is pretty important, especially if you're going for grinding. More on that later. And still the computer is going haywire, that's not a good sign. But yeah, that's basically those two commands, and they'll be the last two commands that we're melding. We will technically be getting one other command that I prefer to use, but that won't come out until we actually, you know, do some treasure hunting. So for now, let's head on to the last world. You know where we're headed. Worlds in this game. The end of the end of the end, which is ironic considering this is Neverland, where you never end, because you're always young. Because magic. Questionable! But I digress. Visit the world, please. And I take a sip of my drink because I am very thirsty. Of course, for 1 straight hour.
You won't get me, treasure! Leave him to me.
Unguardians! Defeat all of them first? Alrighty then, bring it on! I accept the challenge! Sacrifice! Bang! With Limit Storm! Bang! Immediately triggers the critical anti! Whoop, 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 whoop! Yeah, take it! Take it! Here's our totem buddies, ready to get impacted by the crit!
Fire!
Burn, baby! Chaos! Bleed! Go! Reach! Full power! At maximum of 10!
Want some?
That's it. You fall. Oh, I thought it was a... No, I'm missing... I was thinking of the wrong fish command. That's my mistake. I got my air slide in. I forgot those rocks actually went straight for you, even if you're in air. It breaks all sense of logic, but what you gonna do?
Take that!
Rising rock! Goodbye. Win! Qatar! Sacrifice! Limit Storm! Thank you, invincibility, Dark Frog! Immediately! Rock, break on! On! Guard! You! Me! Shinya! You shall fall! No healing for yourself.
If I desired your assistance, I'd have demanded it. We had the situation under control. Isn't that right, Smee?
Oh, yes, Captain, completely. We would have cleaved those fiends to the brisket, we would. Why, I'd have given them a little of this and this.
Oh, please. You couldn't defend yourselves if you wanted to save your lives.
Share of me treasure, understand?
I'm not after your precious box, Captain. I'm looking for a person. A boy, wearing a mask. Ring any bells?
No, not a one.
Figures.
Smee! You blithering barnacle! We're off! We shall leave this place before the light draws them back again.
Hey, hold on. What did you just say about the light?
He thinks he's got an idea.
Ah, yes, it's heartbreaking, really. This chest, you see, contains light gathered from all around. And I've got an acquaintance, a boy, who's sure to try and seize it.
A boy who's after the light. If it's not Ventus, then who? Hey, why don't I help you keep the light safe? Maybe you could tell me more about this boy who's troubling you. What's his name?
Peter Pan!
Roll the credits. Yep. You see where this is going, right? Ugh. Anyway, welcome to Neverland, and... of course. I'll deal with that later. Got things to record right now, though.
To Skull Rock safely. Don't let that Peter Pan anywhere near it.
Yeah, I
Right.
got the gist.
I got you covered.
I got the gist. Meanwhile, I'm healed. Yep. I really hate that annoying, like, it's just so annoying, don't you know? It really just bugs you for so long. Anyway, though, before we head on straight with, Captain Hook and Smee, let's actually go grab ourselves some treasure, why don't we? Starting off, if we go the opposite direction, you'll find yourselves one good old treasure chest with an abounding crystal. Very helpful. Now, you can't go this way, they just force you to go to a rock. Therefore, we have blocked off. So let's just keep moving. Here you also find yourselves two more treasure chests, and go figure, the goalie. Yep. With one map, thank you. And a high potion. Then, of course, as you saw right here, Moogle Shop for all your money needs. And then we can move over to the jungle clearing, which, as you guys may remember, always has one treasure chest with it. Right here in the corner, with another high potion, and more of these monkey and burst. No monkeying around, sir. Thing. Sir thing. No, don't go in there, don't get in there. I want to go in here first. Oh, right, I can't go in here first. Which would make sense, kind of having the, quote-unquote enemy of Peter Pan in his lair would be kinda weird. A little bit awkward. Oh, those swords level 3, that was pretty quick. Alright, so now onto the Mermaid Lagoon. Here we can find ourselves two more treasure chests. But first I'm gonna get rid of these cool tools, because they are annoying me, and I'd like to actually move on with this situation. Bang bang. Chitty chitty bang bang, whoop whoop, aye. Whoop. Achasha. Another thing that's good about having sacrifice, even if you don't care about Limit Storm, keep in mind, EXP chance triggers when you're at lower than 25%, which gives you an increased chance of, well, EXP. So by using it, you can actually kind of increase your chances of actually getting more experience if you really need it. I personally don't need it, but it helps. Every little bit counts. Anyway, back to the two treasure chests. So you'll find two treasure chests are pretty much out in the open, somewhat. In this corner right here, you will find yourselves the elixir, always a good staple to have. And over here, oh, if I can actually go into the crevice, that'd be lovely. We get the dark haze, which would be cooler if we did melt it already, and it weren't so easy to melt. I mean, I guess it's a good alternative if you don't like using blackout to make your dark Faraga, but you know, it's kind of situational. Just gonna keep on fighting. Yeah, you go down there. Or no, you revive. You die. Thank you. Our strength is increased. And before we head this way, we're gonna head back this way. So grab ourselves some more treasure. Because again, we can. Why the heck not? Just get past these guys. I'm not interested at the moment. Again, I don't need the XP. I'm finding treasure just here, unfortunately. It's kind of a missed opportunity, but... well, what are you expecting at this point? Out of curiosity. Let's get rid of these guys first. Come on. Fall. Out of curiosity. Okay, so we haven't maxed out yet. I was about to say, have we already maxed the thing out yet and just... we're good to go? If so, that'd be impressive. Oh, I thought I went there for you to scratch. Here you can find ourselves one sticker, which, now that we have our max abilities, we can actually get right now. So let's see if we can do that. Nope, I missed. I totally missed. Well, while we're here, we can also grab a treasure chest with a Mega Elixir. That's cool, whatever. I personally prefer the rainbow sticker, though. It's so cute, it's a rainbow. Who doesn't love rainbows? But alright, and now in all seriousness, we got an all treasure chest here, so let's actually move on with plot. Good old thickety thick plot. Whoop, 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 whoop. So let's head in this direction. To an area we were... well, we technically did visit as Ventus, but, you know, didn't have much more than that. Open this treasure chest, which contains a high potion. Get rid of these annoying jelly thingy dingies. Come on. Yep. I thought he was gonna run towards me, but apparently not. And I'll take one again. Limit Storm! Ew! Ah. Overpowered. is my middle name, after all. Or I guess in this case it would be last name, because Terra doesn't even have a surname. Oh, and more of these Thunderbolt trolls. I was gonna say something else, but I avoided this. Oh, and of course it missed. Now dang. At least not a critical impact, I don't have to worry about, you know, annoyances for too long. These guys just one, let them... Oh, critical impact the faces. So let's do that. Sacrifice! Limit storm! And all 5 sacrifices already!
Fire!
Of course I burn your face! Okay, let's see. I think if we break this... Yep, 1 treasure chest, which contains Puraga. That's not bad. Very early on. And of course, over in this direction, we can collect ourselves, wait for it, a Mega Potion! Not as good as Mega Elixir, but still effective. Well, of course, we can't leave this guy alone, can we? No. Before I got the treatment, so we're gonna kill him now. Get slapped. The power of a full rocky road ice cream. I have no idea where I was going with that, but I'm just gonna roll with it. And Dunsey. Okay, now we can move on. And now we're back at the cove, which has a save point, thank goodness. But now this time around, in addition to that treasure chest right there, and I think, wait, did I actually miss another one? Because I could have sworn there was 2 over here. Am I misremembering things, or am I just going crazy? No, there's 2 treasure chests at the cove. Okay, never mind. We have the Ventus story. Anyway, see, besides grabbing the chests here, we can actually go to an exclusive location only meant for Terra. You know what it is already. Cross over to Skull Rock? Absolutely loot. Let's do that. And once you're here, you guys saw a couple entrances. However, there's only one that's, you know, knowingly accessible to you. So how do you get there? Well, it's actually fairly simple. First, let's get rid of these guys, so they don't start bugging me. Yeah, you can spin your little mushroom blades all you want, that's not gonna save you. It just won't. Anyway, if you come over this direction, you'll not only find yourselves a treasure chest, but the Peninsula, you can also climb up here on these little rock platforms to get you to the other side of the entrance. Of course, we all know what this is, so I'm not gonna waste my time with it. Not at all, that'd be kind of wasteless. Be a waste. You get the idea? If you try coming over this way, though, you can immediately get the chip sticker, and we missed ourselves some prize spots, I think. When you take it over this way, and here you get yourselves some treasure chests. Now, what I like about this part of the area... Oh, and I forgot. That was kind of overwhelming. We get the Arsenal command from this chest right here, which is one of Terra's best commands. Think of it like Ars Arcanum, but far more powerful. But anyway, as I was trying to say, what I like about this area is that, you know, with most areas, when you first enter them, you can be a cutscene. The cutscene doesn't immediately initiate until you actually jump down to there. So you really can just jump over, and just grab these treasure chests as they are. Make things a little easier. Grab yourself some Mega Elixir, and jump down when you're ready. Which I am. And then it triggers. It's a nice little touch. A weird little touch, but nice nonetheless.
Well done.
Pardon me, Captain, but it's about that shooting star I was mentioning to ye.
Mr. Smee, I ordered you to drop that. I'll not have you gushing on about some shooting star.
Yeah, but Captain, most shooting stars twinkle for a bit and then they go out. But this one, it kept on sparkling and shining even after it crashed down. Why, what if it's really a big, enormous, priceless gemstone?
Idiot! Why didn't you tell me?
You wouldn't let him. That's why.
We've a bit of business to attend to and must, I fear, step away. I trust you can see to things till I return.
Sure. When Peter Pan gets here, I'll be waiting.
Okay. Bye! Bye! And sure enough, they're in the same cliff as we were.
That old codfish. Looks like he's found himself a new flunky. I'll fly down and distract him. Men, you move in and nab the treasure.
Are you Peter Pan?
That's me.
The light is not yours to take.
Doesn't even try to rebuttal. Yep, we got a boss fight against Peter Pan. Put Peter Pan in his place. Ah, nice, I like the little alliteration.
You won't stop me.
Are you sure about that?
Let's go.
I got Dark Volley. I don't know about you, but this thing is pretty overpowered. Yeah, I'll send you flying home. Fly home to your mommy now. Yeah, this fight is nothing. Just max on lock on. You're good. So you actually learned the Blade Charge command. The same one that Aqua learns. Weirdly enough. But yeah,
What do you want with the light?
he's not actually a real boss
Light?
fight.
What light?
Look, Pan! We got the chest!
No, not yet, you blockheads.
Hey!
Throw the key! Going.
That hurt!
Oh, sorry.
Now what is this?
Pirate treasure, of course. Jewels, doubloons, you know, the usual stuff.
I've been guarding a pile of loot?
Sounds like you've been tricked.
No kidding.
I'll say. I owe you an apology. I picked a fight over nothing.
Oh, it was all in good fun. Not every day I get to fight such a good swordsman.
Even though I didn't even
Hey,
try to rise
what's
and
your
strike to
name
attack
anyway?
you.
Terra.
Right then, Terra. Which way did Hook go?
They said something about a shooting star.
Shooting star? Tinkerbell must be in danger. Men, guard that treasure with your lives!
Yep.
Aye, aye, sir!
You go and get him, Pan!
Well, I
Now
should be
around
on my
time
way.
the Ventus and Peter Pan meet up again. Which makes you wonder, who really did come here first? Either way, we forged a dealing with Peter Pan, and we're pretty much good to go. So, what next? Well, we exit. We immediately get a cutscene. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, I know, things are critical. I want to show us something off. Again. So let's go up this way. Remember what I said before about cutscenes not initiating until you actually get down to the area? Yep, you get a little sneak peek at our enemy. Can't log on to them, unfortunately, they're just images. But, we say we join up. Yeah! Give me a Chaos Blade. Those things can't break. Hang on, you three! We're coming!
Stay back!
Looks like they really love treasure. What are the odds of that? Defeat Callus and Burst. You guys. Sounds pretty simple enough. With the power of all that I wield. Win! Kata! It's experience time! Bring it! Blade Charge! Yep, we're going to put this in action. Show you guys how we truly charge our blades. Go!
You're done!
Run slumber! Again! Lemon Storm! Bring it on! I'm the Super Smashing Blade Charge Champion! And I will order anyone that gets in my way! Now I need a heal. I'm not taking that chance. Let's see, I wonder, what if I try and do it with Dark Volley?
You're done!
This may just work! Lock on to everything! Nope, and now we're good. Of course, you don't know how to destroy all of them, just enough of them to actually trigger the deck capacity increase.
Boy, you sure cut that monster down to size.
I think you mean monsters.
Ahoy! How fare ye, lad?
Look!
Go hide. Fine. All's well. What's that?
Tinkerbell, one of Peter Pan's dearest friends.
Can I take a look?
So long as I have his precious pixie, Pan's demise is all but assured.
Oh, really? Are you sure about that?
What's the meaning of this?
You know, I didn't give it that much thought. Just doing what my heart tells me.
That's mutiny! And you'll walk the plank for it!
Bring it on!
That sound!
I like how he's just terrified of our killer Croc instead of actually Terra with his Keyblade. An ironic truth to behold. It really is. But now...
At every star up there is another world.
Terra.
Yep. Hard to believe there are so many worlds out there besides our own. The light is their hearts. And it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
What? I don't get it.
In other words, they're just like you, Ven.
What does that mean?
You'll find out someday, I'm sure.
I want to know now.
You're too young for that.
Oh, so much for the pirate treasures.
Did you guys really want the jewels and gold that badly?
Nah, we don't care about that stuff.
But Pan was counting on us.
I'll tell you what. Put the stuff that's really special to you in there. That can be your treasure.
Yeah! Real swell idea. Thanks!
Kinda makes me wonder what I'd put in there.
Good question. Maybe a brand new Keyblade, to symbolize the friendship that you guys have made, as we get ourselves a Pixie Petal for the last time. And like that, our third and final journey throughout the entire universe of Birth by Slave is pretty much finished at this point. You know, minus all the story elements.